Data security in internet? Actually, data security means protecting your data from unauthorized access or use where it could be leaked, deleted, or corrupted. For example, data security is the use of encryption to prevent hackers from using your data if it is compromised. So data protection refers to making backups or copies of data to prevent accidental deletion or loss. Have you ever wondered why data security is important? Let me tell you. So data security is the practice of protecting digital information from unauthorized access, corruption, or theft throughout its entire life cycle. It is a concept that encompasses every aspect of information security, from the physical security of hardware and storage devices to administrative and access controls, as well as the logical security of software applications. It also includes organizational policies and procedures. Let me explain to you more about data security. So, in data security, there are 4 types, which is encryption, data erasure, data masking, and also data resiliency. So for encryption, it uses an algorithm to transform normal text characters into an unreadable format. Encryption keys scramble data so that only authorized users can read it. Data erasure, more secure than standard data wiping, since it uses software to completely overwrite data on any storage device. Data masking, organizations can allow teams to develop applications or train people using real data. It masks personally identifiable information where necessary so that development can occur in environments that are compliant. The last one, data resiliency. Resiliency is determined by how well an organization endures or recovers from any type of failure. For example, from hardware problems to power shortages and other events that affect data availability. So for data resiliency, speed of recovery is critical to minimize impact. For data security capabilities and solutions, there are 4 main things here, which is data discovery and classification tools, data and file activity monitoring, vulnerability assessment and risk analysis tools, and also automate compliance reporting. So for data discovery and classification tools, the sensitive information can reside in structured and unstructured data repositories, including databases, data warehouses, big data platforms, and cloud environments. Data discovery and classification solutions automate the process of identifying sensitive information, as well as assessing and remediating vulnerabilities. For data and file activity monitoring, file activity monitoring tools analyze data usage patterns, enabling security teams to see who is accessing data, spot anomalies, and identify risks. Dynamic blocking and alerting can also be implemented for abnormal activity patterns. For vulnerability assessment and risk analysis tools, these solutions is the process of detecting and mitigating vulnerabilities such as out-of-date software, misconfigurations, or weak passwords, and can also identify data sources at greatest risk of exposure. The last one, automated compliance reporting. So this one is comprehensive data protection solutions with automated reporting capabilities can provide a centralized repository for enterprise-wide compliance audit trails. So that's the 4 main things in data security capabilities and also solution. Moving to data security strategies, a comprehensive data security strategy incorporates people, processes, and technologies. Establishing appropriate controls and policies is as much a question of organizational culture as it is of deploying the right tool set. So there are 2 things you need to focus here, which is physical security of servers and user devices, and also access management controls. For physical security of servers and users' devices, regardless of whether your data is stored on premises, in a corporate data center, or in the public cloud, you need to ensure that facilities are secure against intruders and have adequate fire suppression measures and climate controls in place. A cloud provider will assume responsibility for these protective measures on your behalf. Next, for access management and controls, the principle of least privileged access should be followed throughout your entire IT environment. This means granting database, network, and administrative account access to as few people as possible, and only those who absolutely need it to get their jobs done. So for example, application security and patching, backups, employee education, and also network and endpoint security monitoring and controls. The most well-known data security trends including AI, multi-cloud security, and also quantum. So AI, it amplifies the ability of a data security system because it can process large amounts of data. Cognitive computing, a subset of AI, performs the same task as other AI systems, but it does so by simulating human thought processes. In data security, this allows for rapid decision-making in times of critical need. For multi-cloud security, the definition of data security has expanded as cloud capabilities grow. Now, organizations need more complex solutions as they seek protection for not only data, but applications and proprietary business processes that run across public and private clouds. The last one, which is quantum, is a revolutionary technology. Quantum promises to upend many traditional technologies exponentially. So encryption algorithms will become much more faceted, increasingly complex, and much more secure. How do data security and other security facets interact? So there are three interactions here. Number one, enterprise-grade data security. By applying an effective data security strategy to adopt a risk-based approach to protect data across the entire enterprise. Second interaction, data security and the cloud. By securing cloud-based infrastructures, which are comprehensive cloud data discovery and classification tools, plus ongoing activity monitoring and risk management. Cloud monitoring tools can sit between a cloud provider's database as a service solution and monitor data in transit or redirect traffic to your existing security platform. The last one is the interaction between data security and BioD. One way of improving bring your own device security is by requiring employees who use personal devices to install security software to access corporate networks, thus enhancing centralized control over and visibility into data access and movement. Another strategy is to build an enterprise-wide security-first mindset, encouraging employees to utilize strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, regular software updates, and also device backups, along with data encryption by teaching them the value of these actions. That's all for data security in Internet explanation. Thank you for watching and hope you learned something today. Bye bye!